everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to interact with you people on a very enthusiastic and motivating topic of today, that is personality development. Yes guys, I am going to discuss with you people what exactly is personality, how to develop your own personality, and is this personality development aspect or factor plays a very crucial role when we oftenly speak in public. So, when we go or ponder on the last videos, we have already discussed about what is communication, effective ways to develop them, how to develop communication effective skills, as well as how to speak intently and fluently to people. So, in this video, we are going to address you people that how personality development also plays its vital role when we are going to face the public and just communicate with others. So what exactly is personality development? When we simply divide personality development into two words, what exactly is personality? What exactly is personality development? So personality, which means or is defined as the characteristics or the behavioral traits or aspect which are within you that make you unique and distinct from other personalities. It's a collection of all kinds of unique characteristics or behavioral aspects that it possesses within you. When it comes to development, a change or transformation or enhancement to a very positive way. So when actually we want to define wholly the word of personality development, we can say that personality development is basically defined as a dynamic construction and deconstruction of integrated characteristics and behavioral aspects that which will make you intently unique as well as diverse and make you different from the other people to whom you speak in public. And also it's a way which transforms you or which enhances or develops you from the organized form of your own characters and behaviors to a very unique pathway. So when we are going into this content of personality development, yes guys, there are several use a lot of tips how to enhance your own personality. So when we come to this personality development aspect, there are wide range of ways and tips which makes us good at our personality and a very clickable personality when we just communicate with the public in front of us. So why to waste time? Let's move into those tips. So what are the tip number one? When the tip number one speaks, it speaks about to be a very charismatic person. So, charismatic person in turn defines as a person who speaks intently on different varied number of topics. So, you should always be a person who read different diverse kind of books and also speaks intently on a different kinds of topics. When you speak, you acquire knowledge, you establish knowledge, you also share knowledge to other people. So always try to speak intently to other people in a very charismatic manner, or use a lot of topics with other people so that you can share, you can also discover yourselves within. When you go to point number two, you should have a habit of reading a lot range of books. So when you read varied books, you will acquire varied types of knowledge. Read diversified books. Diverse is the keynote or the point over here. So when you read or you go through diversified topics in turn state that you will go through different types of contents and concepts. When you go through them, you will develop diversified thoughts. You will mutually increase or enhance your creative thinking skills, critical thinking skills. You will always enhance the habit of problem solving technique within you, and also you will intently develop a kind of judgmental thinking within you. So reading a lot of books acquires and explores your mind with a lot of thoughts and knowledges. So read as much as you can on diversified topics to make your mind diversifiedly good and explode it well. So there is also a saying by an American journalist and a critic writer named Margaret Fuller. She said that Today, a reader, tomorrow, a leader. So, to develop leadership qualities within you, you should be a very, very, very good reader. When you read a book, when you read on diversified topics and contents, you are good at exploring yourself and sharing your ideas with the public as well in a very good and effective way. So, when it comes to the third point, you should always be polite, calm, and be very kind and polite when you speak to other people. When you speak to other people, irritable tone of voice always diverts other people's attention. So speak whatever you want, be confident within you, but there is also a way where you concentrate yourself on the tone of your voice. So be aware of your voice or tone of your voice in which you are speaking. Because when you speak to other person with a very warm smile and greet to a person in a very polite manner, then it clicks to the person in a very positive way. Your warm smile will always creates and enlightens the views lot of ideas which you speak or keep in forward other people. So when you speak in a very polite manner, other people also gets interest in listening to you. Yes, we also should pay attention to other effective, that is developing conversation ratio within yourself. Conversation ratio itself includes 75% of listening and 25% of speaking. Yes, guys, when you listen to a person very intently, when you give your undivided, okay, and undefinable listening to others, then it clicks a lot, because it in turn making other people confident about what are they speaking to you. You are giving a sense of confidence from your side. You are comforting them with yourself. So always tries to listen intently to other people. In turn, they do the same to you in future when you speaks to them. So always develop a kind of listening to other people intently, so that you can also establish or know or aware of different kinds of ideas they do exhibit to you as well. So always try to listen, listen and listen. First listen, then you speak. This is a very smart and practical way of developing good and very effective personality. When it comes to the way other people look, see, other people also have their own appearance, also have their own caste, creed, the way they eat, the way they dress up, the way they acquire knowledge, the way they are qualified is also different from us. No matter how we look, how qualified we are, still the person who is speaking to us, no matter to what extent he or she is qualified or to what extent he or she is developed in her or his or her own sense, it's not a matter of fact. Okay, it always says about the fact that you always should pay attention and value and respect to other people. When you value and respect to other people, you are developing a very great personality within yourselves, because it's not a matter of fact that how people look, how people eat, what they dress up, what they read, what qualify to what extent they are. No matter how low they are to you or how high they are to you, always try to respect other people. Always try to value other people's thoughts and decisions, because it itself creates a kind of respectable view and opinion of yourself. So there is also a saying by Maya Angelou that she said about her fact or her way of thinking, that it's not the way that what you say that other people remember. Like, it's not the way they will remember that the way you said. They will never remember what you said. They will never remember what you did. But they will surely remember what you make them feel. Yes, guys, I repeat again. It's not the way that they remember what you did, what you said, but they will surely remember the way you treated them, the way you made them feel. So always try to make other people comfort and confident about what and to which extent they are. No matter what they look or what they appear or what they are dressed in, but always give them their own chance of exhibiting their own thoughts and beliefs, so that you will always develop a kind of smart personality within yourselves. So try to value others, try to respect others. No, who knows the fact that you might also get varied number of thoughts and ideas from them as well. So why to just waste time? Always try to value and respect others. So when the very next effective way comes as it, that you should always be confident within yourselves, because confidence is itself a kind of personality enhancement within you, because you should always be confident to what you exhibit or what you deliver the speech to the audience. So always develop an habit of saying yes or no, stick to the point word when it comes to decision making. Always be a good decision maker, no matter what other people think, but deliver it or exhibit your way of thinking in a very positive and polite manner. Yes, guys. For example, if you are very tired after working through a huge weekdays and you are going through a very restful weekend, and someone or some of your friend just calls you and says that, come on, let's have a very friendly get together, or let's go for a concert or a meeting in a weekend too, and you want to take rest and say no to that person. Yes, guy, you should not panic by saying no. You can deliver your own idea, or you can also give a good decision by saying no, but there is also a way of saying no. Like you can say, thank you for this invitation, but I'm going to give it a miss. So you can also say a statement like, no thanks, today I'm called for an unwanted invitation. I'm afraid I will be there, but it's not the time. I am called for an unwanted invitation. These are some sort of polite statements that you can address the people with whom you are speaking, to avoid any kind of conflict or irritable voice and be perfect and good friendliness to other people. So you can also intently speak in this manner to other people to eliminate such kind of irritable tone, and also be polite and confident within yourselves. So always try to speak other people in a very polite manner, no matter what kind of decision you give to them. That's my point. So again, when we are going to the next point, always try to work on the weak areas, because personality development itself involves a factor that it makes you to know and judge what is good, what is bad, what are your weaknesses, what are your strengths. So when you want to sharpen your personality, you must focus on the fact that you have to develop to a great extent on your strengths and work on it. Then what about weaknesses? You should not leave it. You should know it, recognize it, on which areas you are weak at, and always try to enhance and sharpen it so that you will do at your best and be a very good clickable personality in the public. So when it comes to a saying that knowing other people is quite difficult than knowing or learning a book. See, when it comes to reading or knowing different kinds of books, we might people have a fact of saying that reading through a book is quite easy than reading a person. Yes, guys, it's very difficult to learn a person. So always develop a kind of quality within yourselves to know a person, to learn a person, no matter how they are, who they are, what they look like. Always try to learn a person about what they're going to say, what they're going to address with you, and what extra qualities they are going to make you away with. So always try to learn from other people a lot, and always try to effective ways, that always try to develop, use a lot of friend circle. Always come in front of different strangers and speak to them. Yes, initiate your speaking, because the speaking only can work here. No theoretical way of reading books or mugging books can work out here. You should always go through a trial and error basis. So when you go through reading books, you cannot do it any extent, too far any extent. When you want to know a person, when you want to initiate a conversation, you should go to them, initiate your speech. It will inspire you, inform you, ignite your ideas as well. So you can collaborate yourselves well, explore your minds, you can connect to the people always in a better way. So why to waste time? Go initiate your conversation to develop a kind of social unity or harmony and peacefulness within ourselves. So have you ever noticed a person just walking into the conference hall or a concert or a meeting or to a public speaking and lighting up the entire space by his or her single speech that he or she delivers? What exactly they people do? That they exhibit their good personality, with effective speaking. Because the way you look, the way you dress up, the way you address the people around you is the way or fact you want to address others. So your facial expressions or gestures also makes other people to inspire and impress you. So as we also know that the first appearance of a person always lie as and noted as his first impression. So first impression always lie within ourselves, that how we look and address to the public. So always try to look good, don't be very messy, and also very confident within you. Your facial expression always says about what you're thinking, what you want to connect with other people. So when you have to be confident, and always monitor on your facial expression, because what you look and what you say always says the fact that to how far extent you are nervous and to how far extent you are confident within yourselves. So always try to monitor on the way of your facial expression. And also when you go to a point, that always increase or enhance your IQ and practical skills. Always work on your emotional skills as well. You do not have to be panic in your life, because fearing on a particular content or when you are speaking in a public, a thing should be avoided. Because you should overcome your fears, because fears are always lighting every personality we address. Because when you they are a great weaknesses within yourself, you have to sharpen, you have to overcome them, and you also have to address the public in a very waffle way and confident way. And also when you speak in front of the public, there is also a way that you have to be confident, not only in the way you look or dress up like, it's also the way that you are confident from within, what kind of content you want to exhibit in front of others. And also you should also monitor on the fact that how far the way it's left to run again, that you always need to update yourself, that how far you should run again to make up your entire content or contest. So you should always update your skills, that to what for extent you are developed and to what for extent you should develop, or what are the effective ways that are required to you to develop in a very good way. So personality development plays this kind of effective role. Also you should always divert the public confusion by building up a confident nature within you. And also you should be a very attractive and magnetic personality. There is also a secret strategy, like we have also known a fact that resources or these substances or items around you, when they are in a limited extent, so most of the people thrive towards them, also have a hungriness to capture them. In the same manner, the substances which are limited, most of the people have attraction or magnetism towards them only. Here itself says a secret strategy. Within we human beings, we also can say that when we share kind of secrets to other people, to the friends we do, we are developing a kind of trustworthiness within them. So, trusting other people, intently sharing secrets to the closest friends or relatives we are around us, a kind of spirit of developing good personality, because in turn they will do the same to you as well. And also name cards, also knowing the true names of a person when you speak to them, always calling the person with the good name they have or they are with, is a good thing you do to enhance your personality. So there is also a German fairy tale like Rumpelstiltskin, that it says in this fairy tale that true names always paves their attention in a very good diversified way. So when you use correct and good true names of a person, then it will make other people good, positive and sensible in the way you are speaking, and they also creates a way to listen to you as well. So develop such kind of things. And also develop, use a lot of friends around you. So also invent and explore yourself by initiating conversation with all around you, so that when you initiate conversation, then only you can know what other people are thinking about you, and also you can explore yourselves well in a good way, so that you can well invent yourself. And also there's a saying that always work on your weak areas, because weaknesses are within every person. No man is perfect. So there is some imperfection in each and every person we come across. So being imperfect is not a matter of fact, but how to develop it is a matter of fact. So never fear to make mistakes. When you make mistake, then only you can learn from it. So always do good and also initiate a conversation in a well way. And also there's a saying that knowing yourself is a wisdom within you. So when you explore yourself, know yourself, and have a good warm smile within yourself, then you are going to enhance your own personality and be a good clickable personality with a good magnetic power that attracts thousands and hundreds around you. So this is my sort of content and my viewpoint. If you have any queries within yourselves, then please do comment in the comment section below, because your comments are a matter of fact. And also do subscribe, guys, because your subscription is a blessing to me to proceed my own channel and to encourage me a lot. And also hit the bell icon to get further notification. Thank you. I'm done with the today's content.